I've seen recently on the internet there have been a debate as far as who started hip hop. Fat Joe is saying that the Puerto Ricans, they're kind of like the founders of hip hop. They started it right beside the black people. And then you have other people, the FBAs, saying that it's not true. Hip hop was already established by the time Puerto Ricans came into doing hip hop, doing breakdancing, and different things like that. So I wanted to come in and kind of talk about the South. The Jubilee was active between 1935 and 1950. They was from Florida in Jacksonville, Florida, and they are they were a quartet, and they sung gospel. So I want to share some of their music with you. As you listen to their music, I want you to think about the Sugar Hill Gang. I think they released their album back in 1979. So as you're listening to that, think about the flow of the Sugar Hill Gang.
Hey, children, stop still and listen to me. God walked down to the brandy sea. He declared that he was the son of man, and then he decided to destroy the land. He spoke to Noah. Noah stopped. He said, Noah, I want you to build me an ark. I want you to build it 3 cubits long. I want you to build it big and strong. I want it 50 high and 50 wide, so it will stand the wind and tide. It's gonna cut you down. Well, stop, God Almighty, let me tell you the news. My head's been wet with the midnight dew. I've been down on my bended knee, talking to the man from Galilee. Well, my God spoke, and he spoke so sweet. I thought I heard a shuffle of angels' feet. He put one hand upon my head. Great God Almighty, let me tell you what he said. Come on, tell me. Yes, just come on, brothers, if you want to hear a story about that preacher and the bear. Gather round, boys. I don't want you to miss none of this here story, because it goes like this. A preacher, he went out to hunt. It was on one Sunday morning. Though he was one Christian young man, but he took his gun along. Well, the first thing he shot was a bunch of fine quails, and he shot him a nice fat hare. Then through the woods on his way back home, he met a great big grizzly bear. Then the Reverend fell down upon his knees. He sent up a great long prayer. Whilst he cast one eye to the heaven on high, but kept the other eye on the bear. He said, the Lord delivered Daniel from the lion den, Jonah from the belly of the whale. The 3 Hebrew boys from the fiery furnace said, a good book do declare. Now look here, Lord, if you don't help me, don't you go to heaven that bear. He needed that.
So as you listen to the Jubalaires, like I said, they came out between 1935 and to 1950. So they was already established. They was already singing or rapping Christian gospel. And so I would say they was the first rapper. Rap was already established between 1935 and 1950. So to come later and say we helped build this, but this was already a foundation was already laid. So it was already established. So the first rap I would say was basically Christian rap. They came out of the South. What I want to show you some tap dancing. As you watch these men tap dance, look how they move, look how they perform, and what do it bring to mind? As you watch them, what do it brings to mind? So as you was watching them, it made you think about breakdancing. Basically the same moves they was doing in their tap dancing performance, it's the same move that a lot of breakdancers was using during that era of breaking. So once again, the dance style was already there, it was already established. So to come and say someone else helped build it, helped bring it to be, that would not be true. In the Bible, there's nothing new under the sun. So they was doing this back in the 30s, 40s, 50s. You know, this was already something that was taking place before a lot of us was even born, to be able to say that we now that we're here, we're the ones who actually established it. We're the ones who actually founded it. No, it was already here. It was already established. It was already done.